Today's lesson is about how to find the solutions to a system of linear equations. Basically, I will talk about use three methods to solve system equation. First one is about graphing, and second one is a substitution method, and then the third one is elimination. So let's talk about each method separately. First of all, for the graphing, normally we use graphing calculator. So you need to change both linear function into y equals format. For the substitution, we want to substitute something by using x equals or y equals. So make sure one of the equation has to be this format, either x equals or y equals format, so that we can plug in. And for the elimination, normally we use the standard form, like ax plus by equals c. So we make sure that both like this format, so that we can construct the opposite variable by multiplication to eliminate one of the variables. Okay, let's look at the first example. So I have x minus 2y equals 5. Then 4x equals 9 minus 3y. I want to do the graphing. So make sure both is y equals mx plus b format. So for the first equation, I will get negative 2y equals negative x plus 5. Minus x both sides, or just move x to the other side. Don't forget, change the sign. So I get negative 2. I will get the y equals negative is positive, so x over 2. Then positive negative is a negative 5 over 2. That's the third one. And for second equation, I will get 4x minus 9 equal to negative 3y. Then I divide by negative 3. I will get y equals negative 4x over 3. Then negative is positive. Yeah, so plus 3. Then that's I label as 4. We plug 3 and 4 into the graphing calculator, then we can get the intersection of these two linear functions. Then that's the answer. For the second, I want to use the substitution. So I have to create either x equals or y equals. And basically, it's easier to create x equals. I just move the negative 2y the other side. So I can create x equals 2y plus 5. Then I label this is the third one. And I plug in. Plug 3 and into the second equation. So I will get 4 times 2y plus 5. Then equals 9 minus 3y. Then I will do distributive property. I got the 8y plus 20 equals 9 minus 3y. Then I move y this side and then 20 the other side. This is my equal sign. So I will got the 8y plus 3y equals and negative 20 plus 9. So I will get the 11y equals negative 11. Then I divide by 11, y equals negative 1. Then I plug y equals negative 1 to this part. X equals, because it's easier. So x equals 2 times negative 1 plus 5. Then I get 3. So my answer will be 3, negative 1. That's the final answer. Now I will use the third method to solve like the first system equation. Is elimination. So for the elimination, you have to make sure that's standard form. First one is already standard form, so I write this down. The second one is not. I have to move negative 3y to the left side. I got the 4x plus 3y equals 9. Then we know that here's 1. Since we want to create the same variable or the opposite variable, so I will do the first one. I multiply by 4. Second one, I multiply by 1. And I will get 4x minus 8y equals 20. The second one, I got the 4x plus 3y equals 9. And remember that we want to get the opposite. So I change the first one, I multiply by negative 1, which means I got the opposite for each term. I got negative 4x plus 8y equals negative 20. Then this time I got to do addition. And we can cancel those two. I got the 11y equals negative 11. So divided by 11, y equals negative 1. Then I plug in to the original function. So I will get like x minus 2 times negative 1 equals 5. X plus 2 equals 5. So minus 2 both sides, x equals 3. So that's my answer. It will be 3 and negative 1. Now let's go to the second equation. The second and then the third one is special cases. So I just want to go over this one quickly. And since it's already standard form, and I just want to use the elimination. The first equation I multiply by 2. Then second equation, I will get like 6, so it doesn't matter. So I will go like negative 6x plus 10y equals negative 12. And second equation, I got 6x. Yeah, I just bring down here. Minus 10y equals 12. Then I add these two together. See, this is cancel, I got 0. Then this cancel, I got 0 again. Then equals 0. Since it's always true, because 0 plus 0 equal to 0, that's always true. So it will be infinite solution. Infinite solutions. Which means, and these two equations, they are exactly same. It's overlapped. That's why they have infinite intersections. So we know that the second one is infinite solutions. Now let's go to the third one. Okay, same thing. It's a standard form. I would do multiply by 2. So I would get negative 4x plus 10y equals negative 14. Then I bring this one over here. I got the 4x minus 10y equal to 12. And I do addition. Cancel, I got 0. Cancel, I got 0. But these two adding, I got like negative 2. You know, 0 plus 0 never be negative 2. So we call this is never true. It never happened like that. That's why the solution will be, it's no solution. Which means these two equations will be parallel, never intersect each other. So here's no solution. Second one and third one, they are special cases.